We're going to look at counters when Martin shin checks now. So if Martin's in his stance and I give him the right roundhouse kick to his leg, one of his options is to bring his knee out at 45 degrees, shin check it a little bit higher, because inside they're going to raise it a little bit higher than they would. Generally in MMA, you don't want to be stood on one leg for too long because it allows the other person to take you down. So the shin checks in MMA tend to be a little bit smaller than they might be in traditional Thai boxing. So if I gave him the jab and right kick, he's going to shin check. 45 degrees out. Some people say toes up because that strengthens the muscles. Some people say toes down because it makes the blocking area longer. You have to figure out what works best for you, of course, as always. So jab, shin check. Now, if he's blocking my kicks over and over, there's a couple of things I can do about that shin check. First one is the Michael Jackson. So I give him the jab, I fake the shin check and then front kick down the middle. So this is Michael Jackson's famous move, apparently. So, jab, shin check. Jab, fake the shin check, front kick down the middle, back to stance. It's taught in every kickboxing, sort of MMA and Muay Thai gym in the world, but it still works. So, especially if you're really good at selling that kick. So if I really over-exaggerate the kick so he blocks it in the air, then you can go straight down the front kick. So mine does it to me. Gives me a jab, I shin check. Gives me fakes a jab and front kick down the middle. So we call that the Michael Jackson. It's a very nice, simple solution to that problem. The second one is the stutter kick. So if I notice that Martin's bringing his leg a little bit too high, here at the edge, I can stutter this kick and then sweep out his support leg, which is also taught everywhere and still works. So this is for the person whose leg comes really high when they shin check, jab, right kick, please. Like really up here and here. So what Martin's going to do is he's noticing that. So as he raises his foot the second time, he puts it down, skips across slightly, and then kicks out the support leg. Yes. You can go behind the knee, which buckles people. You can go low like Martin did on the ankle. If you do it at the right time and hard enough, it sweeps them out. One thing I would suggest you do is check their right hand, just in case they think about throwing it. So jab, shin check hard. Jab, raise, foot down, step, and kick. You see how I checked his right hand as my right leg came through, leg up. That one, sweep it through. That just keeps you slightly safer in my opinion. I like using that right hand to neutralize his right hand. I'll do it again, please, Mike. Jab, shin check. Jab, stutter, kick, and then back to stance, back on. Mine's going to do it to me. Gives me a jab, I shin check nice and high. Reads it underneath, and he checked my right hand as well. So there's no malarkey going on with that. So that's another option. Another option is to delay a right kick or hover kick. So I go, watch this, there's a timing to the shin check. Jab, shin check, jab, shin check, jab. So this one was taught to me by Eric Paulson. It's a really nice technique, works really well. Because everyone has a rhythm that they raise and lower this shin check. So all you do is you read their rhythm, fake it, and as they put it down, chop them in the leg. You're not expecting it at that point, usually throws them totally off balance. So mine's going to give me 3 jab right kicks. 1, 2. On this one he's going to fake it, let me put the foot down, and then chop over. And that gives you a bit of time to kind of raise this up and chop it. Get your shin nicely digging into that leg. I'll do it to mine. 1. So I'm reading the rhythm that he likes to raise his foot. Then I go fake, wait for him to drop it, and chop down on top of the leg. Sweet technique. Nice technique, thank you, Eric. Mine does it to me. Jab, I raise, jab, I raise and put down, jab, raise, put down, chop. And it often happens that happens when you put your foot down. You kind of go like this because you're just not expecting to kick at that precise point, and it just bends you forward, which brings my head closer to him for follow-ups. I'll do it to Mike one more time. Jab, kick, working out his timing on his shin check. Jab, raise, chop, back to stance. I like that one. You also got the option to try and attack the back leg on the outside by sliding to the side. So mine's in the stance. I go jab, kick, jab, fake, slide, check this hand, and then I can chop in on the other leg. So as Martin's expecting this, and if I set it up during the fight or the sparring, right kick, right kick, right kick, when I'm ready I can switch it out to the other side. There's an element of sliding here, so I go fake, slide to the side, so I'm not there for any of these counters. and then chop his back leg. I'll do 2, please do. So I'll give him 3. 1, 2, 3. You kind of get the timing. He stood on one leg, I've moved to the opposite side. He's like, oh, where's he gone? He stood on that leg, so there's not a lot he can do. He's going to get kicked on that leg, so it allows me to really take some time and generate some power. Let's see Martin do it. Here we go. Jab, right kick. Jab, right kick. Okay, fake slide, kick, yeah. Great one. Very effective because if he's programmed me to expect the kick to my left leg, then when I block on my left and he slides to this side, kicks on the right, I cannot jump and switch, just don't have time. So this is one to use sparingly as he's going to get wise to it. Jab, kick, jab, kick, jab, lift, slide, chop. Martin's go, because he likes it. Jab, right kick, jab, right kick, fake slide. He checked my right hand as well. No right hand's coming back and look, he's disappeared. Nicely done. Okay. Some more kind of exotic variations involve spinning kicks. So this is another one if Martin raises his leg high. Whoop, 1, whoop, 2, whoop, sweep, underneath, okay? So keep your leg up in the air, underneath and take out that support leg. Saw a Dutch fighter do this years ago, I was like, oh, that's so cool. Never really been brave enough to try it myself. And there's a damn possibility of hurting your partner's legs, so you've got to be careful. But I think it's a very cool technique. A nice take on the spinning heel kick. So 1 step across, spin underneath. Yeah, trying to jump over it. Oh no, you don't worry. So I'm faking with the right, but then stepping underneath and going with the left spin heel kick. Idea is same thing. It'll sweep him down to the ground. And if not, if I get my heel into his inner thigh, it hurts a lot. One more time. Jab, right kick. He's raising that leg nice and high. There's a big gap underneath. Fake, spin, and then you sweep that down. Get your hands up when you return to stance. The last one I saw in a fight about 5 years ago, and it worked a charm. Because the guy consistently kicked his opponent's right leg, right leg, right leg, right leg. All the way through the fight. And he went 1, 2, spin heel kick with the left leg. And the guy was just like, just expecting it to the leg. Spin heel kick knocked him out cold. So if you've got the ability and the flexibility to kick with spins, this is a great finishing combination. So you'd set it up, obviously, by lots of chopping right low kicks. And you give him that shape and step across, and spin heel kick with the left leg, all the way through. Heel to the temples a knockout, heel to the jaws a knockout, heel to the necks a knockout. Anything you hit with the spinning heel kick to the head is going to put the person on the ground. So, jab, right kick, jab, right kick, jab, step, spin with the left.